In the studio with me is George Tierney, and he's here to talk about Upper Canada Folkfest. Welcome to the program, George.
Thank you very much for having me, Doreen.
So what is your connection with the Upper Canada Folkfest?
Well, my connection is it was my crazy idea to begin with, and it was a slightly pre-pandemic idea, and I rallied together some friends that are very, very involved in folk music across Canada.
Yes.
And we got things underway, and then this pandemic thing hit us, and we worked hard at it. We organized the musicians and sort of picked a go, no-go date, worked very closely with the health unit in the town of Prescott.
Yes.
And there was this little opening at the beginning of October in 2020, and we were able to put on what we believe is the only live music festival that took place in 2020 in Canada.
Really?
Yeah, because with the beautiful amphitheater where we're located, the Kinsmen Amphitheater in Prescott. If you haven't been there, it's just gorgeous facility. But we were able to sit people in pairs, the right distance apart, to make it all work. So we're very proud of that.
So you are the founder then?
I am the founder. Whoa. You could say that.
Okay.
Yeah.
So let's talk about the date. What is the date of the upcoming?
So the date itself is Saturday, August 26th. And that's the main event. And because it's been a challenge, doing anything through the pandemic, and also fortunate for us, it allowed us to grow carefully. We are expanding to the Friday night as well. And we've got an event that we're calling Next Up, and we're featuring 5 local up-and-coming musicians. They're all either 16 or 17 years old. So we're setting up the stage for them, and it's a pay-what-you-can event, that one. And giving them a chance to get on a big stage with hopefully a large audience.
That's nice.
Yeah.
That's really, really nice. A little scary for them if they've never been on a big stage before.
Yeah, I'd say 3 or 4 of them have been on a reasonably sized stage. So yeah, and that's with Isabelle Charbonneau and Lyric Rogers, Gabrielle Salmon, Willow Marwood, and Heidi Garswood. So all locals, 3 of them, I believe, right from Johnstown itself. So yeah.
What time?
So that's going to run at 6 o'clock. We might bump that to 6:30. I'm going to go talk to the town because the Stanley Cup is coming just before that.
I did hear something about that.
Yeah, so we're going to make sure that we don't interfere with the overlap on that. Yes. But it'll be around 6:30 on the Friday night.
On Friday night. Okay. So now we're going to talk about the Upper Canada Folkfest.
So the Upper Canada Folkfest, this is our 4th year. And I have to always thank the town of Prescott for their tremendous support. They're behind us all the way. And in our 4th year, we've got 7 performers, and I can't rattle them off from memory because until a week ago it was changing. We heard a few weeks ago, but we've got it all nailed down. But we're very proud to have a range of performers. Folk music in Canada goes from the very young to the, to those of us who are aging out in our musical careers kind of thing. Shauna Caspi is a wonderful up-and-coming performer. We've got Christine Graves, who we've had at our festival before, and she's hilarious. We had her as an in-betweener between the acts. Now she's getting a spot on stage. Douglas Cameron, who the whole impetus for this event came from a guitar that was gifted to me some time ago, a 1926 Gibson, and it's the guitar that is illustrated in the logo.
I've seen that.
Yeah, and that guitar, and I'm not going to get into the story because it takes 2 hours to tell.
Okay.
But the previous owner was Doug Cameron. And it had been stolen from him. A friend of mine found it in a dumpster, saved it, gave it to me. So I now have the guitar that Doug had for the previous 40 years. And so Doug will be on stage joining us, and amongst so many others. And of course, a man that I've met several times and has played on my project, One Guitar, 100 Hands. Ian Tamblin is joining us, and that's he's just a thrill, just a treat to listen to such a storyteller.
So this is at the Kinsmen Amphitheater, Prescott.
At the Kinsmen Amphitheater, Prescott. It starts at noon.
It starts at noon on Saturday the 26th.
Saturday the 26th, and runs till about 8 p.m. There's food and beverage all day long by Windmill Brewery and Bridgeview Restaurant. They're again tremendous supporters.
Good.
The South Grenville Guild of Fine Arts. is going to be displaying some works. The musicians will have a table that they can offer their wares, T-shirts, albums, LPs, and such. And it's generally a great day. And the beauty of it is, if it is unfortunately foul weather, the whole thing moves into the Leo Bovin
Arena. That's
yeah.
good. That's good. So you have a backup plan.
We have a backup plan.
Well, we don't know what our weather's going to be like. That's something we don't have control over yet.
This
right?
year, less than ever.
So tell us about the tickets now. How much are the tickets?
So the tickets are $50 for the whole day.
Okay.
You know,
That's very reasonable.
As Uncle Jim would say, a bargain at twice the price. And they're available at uppercanadafolkfest.ca.
Are they available anywhere else?
No, we're just selling them online. We've got our own portal to sell through.
Yes.
And we made the decision at the outset to go paperless. So you purchase your tickets there. You can just pay with your credit card. And then you show up and we check your name off the list, put a bracelet on you, and away we go.
That sounds very easy. Well,
That's
why
the
not?
plan, yeah.
Why not? I mean, that's the way that we are going, right? It's paperless.
Yeah.
So, no. All right, so the website, they go to the uppercanadafolkfest.ca
Yeah.
for their tickets. Yeah. And if they wanted to see who is performing and etc., they
all
can
there
go
at
in there. There's information in
uppercanadafolkfest.ca.
there as well, right? Yeah. And you do have band. There's a couple of bands in there, isn't there?
Yeah, there's a 3-piece and a 5-piece band. We're going to bring in the band on to close the evening out, and it should be very exciting. And then again, just with tickets, reminder that the Friday night is free. We're doing it as a pay what you can, and that's because our good friends at Duran Consulting really stepped up to support that event.
Yeah, they're nice people. They're very nice people. So, George, you are busy.
I like being busy.
Yes, I see the name George all over the place. So yeah, you're playing with
my own band, Happy Crap.
Yeah.
We play around a fair bit.
Right.
Little less this summer. We're all traveling in different directions and such. We'll get back to it in the fall. I'm opening Festaville Friday night this week in Gananoque. And I'm on the board of directors for the Canadian Folk Music Awards. That's always fun, which is an extension of, all of these are an extension of the basic playing music and just like building the music community and helping people out.
How'd you get into music?
I played a bit when I was a kid. Karen got tired of hearing me complain that I never learned guitar. And when I turned 40, she gave me a guitar. And then she was really frustrated that 5 years later, the guitar was still in a box. So she gave me guitar lessons. And everyone that's watching this in Brockville, excuse me, knows the name Mark Bergman. Mark Bergman gave me lessons and got me on my way. And it has just become an absolute passion ever since.
She just knew this is what you needed.
Yeah, well, she knows everything. She's never been wrong yet. Why wouldn't I trust her on this?
Just took you a little bit longer, right?
Yeah. So this is all comparatively new to me compared to all my buddies in the music world here that started when they were 10, 12, 14 years old. I really wasn't going until I was nearly 50. So.
But that's all right.
Yeah, it's
It's
fun.
like having a second career, isn't it?
It's like having a second career and proof that anyone out there saying, I wish I'd played guitar.
You can do it.
Just do it. Just do it. Just pick it up, learn 4 chords. You'll love it.
Okay. So the dates again are Friday.
August 25th at 6 p.m. for the Next Up Youth part of the festival. And then the full day event is Saturday, August 26th. Starts at noon at the Kinsmen Amphitheater in Prescott.
Or if it rains?
If it rains, we go to the Leo Bovin. Thank you for the subtle prompt. And tickets are at uppercanadafolkfest.ca.
And you really do you've got a great lineup. You really do. People have a chance. Go to the website and just read because they're awesome people. Thank you for sitting down with me today.
Thank you
and
for
telling
having me.
us about the Upper Canada Folk Fest.
Pleasure.